OpenAI has made a deal with the US Department of War. The sloppy deal received so much backlash, it's already been changed. Here's what you need to know. Previously, the US government was working on a deal with AI company Anthropic, but the company made it clear it didn't want its AI systems to be used for mass domestic surveillance and fully autonomous weapons. But what does that mean? Lethal autonomous weapon systems, known as LAWs, are weapons that don't need human input. Adding AI to these weapons makes them more powerful, furthering what their systems can do. In other words, they have the ability to make independent decisions or adjust behavior on changing circumstances. The United Nations has described them as politically unacceptable, morally repugnant, and has called for them to be prohibited. Donald Trump dropped Anthropic, calling its people left-wing nutjobs, and the Pentagon blacklisted it. Just hours after the Anthropic talks fell through, OpenAI entered the chat, so to speak, announcing a deal with the US Department of War. Last week, OpenAI, which owns ChatGPT, announced an agreement with the Pentagon for deploying advanced AI systems in classified environments. It also stated it will use more guardrails than Anthropic. This deal was sloppy and rushed. That's a quote directly from OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman. The company, through ChatGPT, has 900 million weekly active users. More than 900 employees from Google and OpenAI signed an open letter saying the Pentagon was negotiating with both companies, trying to get them to agree to what Anthropic has refused. They also noted the Pentagon was threatening to invoke the Defense Production Act to force Anthropic to serve its model to the military and tailor its model to the military's needs. 2 days later, Altman took to X to share additions to the agreement, including prohibiting the deliberate tracking, surveillance, or monitoring of US persons or nationals. That's if you're in the US. For the rest of us, there's a huge question. How might this deal be using your data? Can, for example, the US Department of War use ChatGPT data from Australians? So where are we at now? US government agencies, including the State Department, are switching over their in-house tech to OpenAI from Anthropic, according to a memo seen by Reuters. As a result of the deal, OpenAI has copped a lot of online backlash, including reports of ChatGPT being uninstalled. The ethics of AI is at the forefront of all of these discussions. Who gets to use it and to what end? Last year, the Trump administration banned US states from regulating AI, saying it threatens innovation. The OpenAI deal, backed by Microsoft, Amazon, and others, is going ahead to put the technology into the Defense Department's classified network. On X, OpenAI stated its red lines for the deal, including that the technology cannot be used to direct autonomous weapon systems. Bloomberg and CNBC reported that Altman told his staff OpenAI will have no control or say in operational decisions.